Hey folks, it's Bobo the Vulture, and it's time to say happy birthday to the Nintendo Entertainment System, which turned 25 years old this week. It had its, we're not actually playing the game right now. We should probably start doing that. But we're playing with 10-Yard Fight, which is football-ish, I guess is the best way to describe it. Clearly, not all of the standard rules and regulations sort of apply with this particular simulation. Ah, wow. I'm breaking away here. Oh, shouldn't have said anything. But here we go. So yes, first of all, we wait to snap until that guy walks to wherever he's gonna go. You don't have to, you can snap before then, but... Oh, I took him down. And we did not reach a first down. I'm going to lateral off to him and still do a forward pass. And it still works. I mean, you know, that's within the rules of football, certainly, as long as you pass before the line of scrimmage. You're fine, but still, it's not the kind of thing you ordinarily see getting done. Alright, I fought my way past 10 yards this time. Beep, beep, beep. That's what happens when you cross past 10 yards. You have completed the 10-yard fight. Oh, nice. All of a sudden, I start running a lot slower, and those guys start running a lot faster. Ain't it always the way, though? Yeah, this is, I figured a good way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Nintendo Entertainment System would be to play one of the launch titles. You would think the obvious answer would be to play Super Mario Bros., but Super Mario Bros. Was not actually a launch title for the Nintendo Entertainment System. These may or may not be things that everybody already knows. I don't know. But, yeah, Super Mario Bros. Didn't actually end up being a title until, like, maybe... It's within the first year that the NES arrived in America. Calling it the NES as opposed to the Famicom, because... Uh-oh. Fortunately, you have no control over that arrow, and you have no control over it. Well, after a certain point. What? He put his arms up like it was good. Also, the entire first half of the game was just one offensive drive on my part. So, I got that going for me. Haha. You fools. You'll never catch... Oh, okay, you all caught me. Nuts. As you can see, this game is essentially all about the offense. Oh, haven't managed to make it. Haven't managed to break through to the other side. You know, those things can go. Also, you have to be very careful in this game not to throw it over the heads of... Oh, good, they didn't even take out the chains. They probably should have, but... I'm not going to tell them not. Unfortunately, you can see the clock still runs until the referee walks to a certain place on the field, as opposed to if you run out of bounds, the clock stops. Not quite so advanced. We're still years off from Tecmo Bowl, which is, you know, the pinnacle of video game football simulation. Although 10-Yard Fight, of course, had a great run of success. Had a series of 10-Yard Fight games for every year, and as a matter of fact, there was this sort of, you know, interesting statistic that people notice is that if, you know, you were a football player who's on the cover of 10-Yard Fight for that year, you go on to have a bad year, no matter how promising your prior season had turned out to be. Absolutely true. Also, if that clock up there runs out, by the way, we die. That's the end of the game. Alright. Kick it! Hey, we're in college and we're playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, I guess? I don't know. I don't know about college football. I went to a college that did not have a football team. Ooh, dodging tackles left and right. Look at me go. But yeah, the Nintendo Entertainment System was first released in, you know, October 1985 in New York City. Because after the video game industry had been so essentially wiped out by the Atari 2600 and the crash of it in 1983, nobody wanted to take a risk on a video game system, so the American distributors of the NES took it upon themselves to say, hey, retailers, you don't have to buy any of this merchandise, just the only ones that you'll have to pay for are the ones that you sell. What the? What's going on in that end zone? Alright, I need to get farther along in this game for no other reason than I can see the end zone. See what the heck is going on up there. Tried for the run this time, just to change things up a little bit. But yeah, we're apparently fighting the Pittsburgh Pink Unicorns. Yeah, they have little, like, I mean, maybe those are the horse's ears, but yeah, it would appear that they are that we're facing the pretty pink unicorns. Either that or it's our home game and we're the pretty pink unicorns. Unusual. Oh, touchdown pass. Hooray. And, yeah, I guess if you finish with a lot of time, like if you finish with like 40 seconds left on the clock, you'd be in bad shape because it would be just annoying. You just sort of have to stay with it. Yeah, split those uprights. It's good! I remember my second half of college. I finally actually knuckled down and started, you know, studying. No, I'm stay in school, kids, and, you know, study hard. Because, actually, sucking at college isn't as much fun as you would think it would be. Well, presuming you think that sucking at college would be a lot of fun. It's not, is what I'm trying to say. Well then, come to think of it, I guess whoever team this is has, like, pink, blue, and green helmets. So, this may not be either of us. I wonder if this is a big bowl game that we're playing in a pro stadium. That was a pretty good run, though. I don't get a whole lot more time, though. Oh, they're gonna... No, 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 don't take him down. Well, you can sort of tell here back in the earliest days of the NES, a lot of the titles were really known for their engaging music. The other great tune that you'll remember from this game is beep. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, The whole idea that you had enough tones in order to, like, produce music was still... Oh, crap. That guy caught the ball. An interception in this game, since, you know, we didn't want to program in the whole idea of running defense against these guys. Just automatically counts as, oh, wow. I may not be able to make it here. Alright, I got through. There's no time left on the clock. Don't worry, as part of a first down, they add 6 seconds to the clock. And you guys know about that rule? It's totally a rule. Yeah, but here we go. Alright. I guess as long as you make first downs every play from here on out, you'll still get some time added onto the clock. Yeah, there you go. Stack up over there, why don't you? Oh wow, they really erred there, didn't they? I've never been able to break away that easily. Tonight I'm gonna break away. Yeah. This is a 10-yard fight, folks. In a nutshell, there's not much else to the game. I mean, as you'll see, we're about to go to Pro, and you'll see that Pro, sure enough, split into first half and second half. You need to score once in each one, and that's how the game is played. I mean, the sound of these guys running along is kind of musical. Like a drum line. Oh, nuts. Really should have been paying attention to where, yeah, the guy with the ball was, as opposed to... Oh! Thread the needle there, why don't we? I ain't gonna pat myself on the back for that little bit of, passing handiwork. I'm a regular Brett Favre, which would mean that I would send pictures of my junk to ladies. One of these days, that story is going to be old news, and this particular Let's Play will seem terribly dated. As though it doesn't already, because I'm playing a video game that came out in 1985. Good though. Bop-a-dop-a-dop. Unfortunately, there's some kinds of weird graphics issues that I'm having with the emulation of this game. That mean that you sort of get the idea of what the mascots are supposed to be, but not really until you get to the end zone. Oh, okay, this time they're like yellow birds. That's okay. Hey there, yellow bird. Kick it. Kick it old school. Alright. Well, let's see how far we get on this run-up. If I can... No, I'm actually not going to have enough time. Let me just pause the game. Because we're pretty much out of time, folks. I can assure you, though, that all that happens is that you start back at high school again. I'm Bo with a Vulture, folks. Have a good night.